110. 1 plus 1 is 2. 1 is new beginning, 1 is self, oneness, 1 God, 1 intelligence, 1 love. Good afternoon. I hope this day finds everybody well in all their ways. It's a beautiful morning, even though it's not morning. It's a beautiful evening. It's a beautiful day to be here amongst the land of the living. My God. I'm just coming to bring some food for thought. Come and give what the Spirit gives me, my higher mind, myself. Self is the God in me. My God power is on. I'm free to be. I'm passing through. I'm a spirit and a soul. I have messages that I am open to receive from the spiritual realm of my spiritual ancestors, my spiritual guides, to give to the masses who are trying to wake up, who are trying to understand, who are trying to find clarity, knowing and truth. As I always say, take what you need of what I'm saying and leave what you don't. Just don't shoot the messenger, because everybody knows something. Because everything is within us. And nobody knows it all. And this is why we need each other. Everything is connection, and if we would just start connecting to each other, mind, heart, and spirit, we can grow and evolve. So I'm coming to bring this message here because I was given some information, and I'm just trying to help people think we're going through something right now. This world is shifting. We came here to experience being human. And so we have not been allowed to experience being human because somebody wants to put their 2 cents in, like I put on my tie. They want to put their take on how we're going to be human. But if you're free, that means just that, free. And the free comes with will and power that's within us. Yes? So, to exercise, I think it was to exercise restraining. No, it's free will power. Free will power. Because this is about how we keep saying as a people, and I say we because I'm a part of the collective. I don't let nobody control me anymore because I'm free. I don't have to let nobody tell me that I ain't free. Can't nobody say I ain't free because they have no authority over me. They have no power over me unless I give it to them. So this is where this information comes from, because we as a people, we keep saying that the government, the elites, the powers, this person, that person is doing us something. So how is that possible when everybody have free will power? How can somebody from the government do me something and I got power within myself? So again, our mind not open to understand the cognizant dissonance energy. Our mind not open up to understand the codependent energy, that we're looking outside of ourselves for something to fix ourselves. To exercise restraining or directing. I knew that son of a gun was going to do that. Influence over this word power. That's a definition of power. To exercise restraining or directing influence over. To have power over. So I went and found the word to restrain, and I might have to go back in my room because that's very annoying right there. I don't know what they're doing. Let me get myself straight, and I'm going to go in the room. I'm not going to cut off my video. I'm going to leave it right there. Whoever going to get it, going to get it. Whoever want to wait and have patience, learn to have patience, go have patience until I get myself situated. just trying to mind my business. I'm just trying to grow and evolve to try to be my best self. I'm just trying to help hungry people and teach one while I'm passing through here. Cause I don't know when I'm gonna check up out of here. And I'm talking about check up clean off the planet Earth. I ain't just talking about check up out of this place I'm in. Even though that's a question in the back of my mind too. But I don't worry about it. That's where I gotta be at. That's where I gotta be. And we have to learn that. We're not in control. We're not listening to life talk to us. You know, we keep doing what the hell we want to do, and that's why we're suffering. Let me get some light going on in here. That's why we suffer as a people. We suffer because we ain't going with the flow of life. We letting somebody else tell us what to do. And this is why we suffering, because you gotta go with the flow of life. You can't go against the grain. Life is in control, not the government. That's what y'all not understand. They're not in control. That would be saying that they control the heavens. They control the universe. And we connected to all of that. But people don't want to look past that. You know, what the narrative is. You got to get your own narrative. That's what they're asking us to do, get our own narrative. Because he who has been holding the narrative is holding the power. And what is he doing with the power? Misusing it, abusing it, manipulating it. So again, y'all got to look at what's being done. Y'all got to listen to what's being said. People can only do what we allow people to do. You know, we've been programmed to wait for the government to say we free. That's why we stuck in Saturn. We wait for somebody to tell us we free when we are free. We're just a spirit and a soul in a meat suit. So how can the government control our spirit and our soul? By his narrative. And that's what y'all gotta understand. His narrative got us in this here. We keep believing, not knowing. Believe and know is two different things. You gotta know what you know and stand in what you know and don't be it. Because you're standing in your own willpower. Because you know what you know. It don't matter what nobody else knows. But I know what I know. And I will stick with what I know. Because I know that. Did you get that? Somebody talk black to that. Oh my God. So again, you know, this stuff right here, what I've done, this took years and still taking. I didn't just get this wisdom from nowhere. First of all, we gotta be woken up. We gotta do it. Somebody will knock at the door. You understand? The spirit, the spiritual realm is gonna knock at the door and ask you, spiritually, make you uncomfortable, which is saying, do you want to grow? Now we can ignore it. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. We can ignore that because of the free will and the rejoicing. I decided not to. I know what life was telling Daphne. I know what was happening to me. And my life story ain't your life story. My life path ain't your life path. Again, sharing my life path. Because I want to help one, reach one, and teach one. Because I'm empathic. Empathic means I can feel your thoughts. We conversate. That's when I get to ask some questions. When I start feeling stuff, empathically, spiritually, energetically, vibrationally, I start asking questions to see if what I feel. So if you hold on that ammunition, hold up, wait a minute. Oh my God. Hold up, wait a minute. Oh my God. Let's see, oh. So look, after I found out about this man around the corner with the wheelchair, the lady came, because every other day they just do the towels and trash, and then they do the bed and all kind of thing like that. So she come up to me and give me some towels and stuff. I had told her about that man Just trying to find a little bit more information because that kind of touches, with me, have experience being homeless. And I guess that part of me that's sympathetic because he's an older feller. But we have to understand the willpower that we have. We give it to something, someone, somewhere. So he knew he had a set income. You understand? A lot of us know we have a set income. But we allow something, someone, somewhere to mess with our logic. Now, mind you, he allowed a demon to control his thinking. And that demon caused him to spend money that he was very much aware he did not have. But he listened to the demon. See, he gave his power, his willpower. That power comes from within us. Too much is gained. Much will be required. You see, we're going to have to do something we never done to get something we never had. So he kept on probably giving them people excuses, and them people got tired of it. The other fellow who had offered to take me to the store and never did, with the Challenger, y'all seen him? I don't know if you've seen the video, I'm just saying. He has to my understanding, I found out later by talking to some people out here sitting outside, because that's what Dad do talk. And the girl said he had cancer, the children drop him off here and just left him there. He's an elderly man. He walked with a cane. He bent over. You understand? And she said he got cancer. So he said that it was his last day. You know why it's his last day? He was on a set income too. She said he been here, I don't know if she had said 2 or 3 years. You know why it's his last day? He chose to keep the Challenger. He chose the Challenger. You see, I've been talking about that. How we don't want to let go of this world. Life is asking us to not be attached to nothing here.
My God.
But we're worrying about what people think and say about us. So look at me, I go digging in the rabbit hole, talking to the spirit, trying to understand this man. Why would he keep the Challenger over the roof over his head? Because the Challenger, look at that car. It's a nice car. You get attention. Somebody didn't give him attention. What did the girl say? His children just dropped him off and left him here. So see, the Challenger makes him feel good. Because the children made him feel bad. But again, the children got control over him. If he gonna let them put him in this situation behind the car, you gotta make your own self feel good. You see? So he's trying to prove a point to somebody. Validation, acknowledgement, projecting yourself into the world. You see? He's keeping the car because having that car makes him feel young and not think about his age. And then it's almost time for him to check up out of here. So I'm trying to show y'all how we spiritually, unconsciously do things. You see? Because we're never in the moment. Now they're going to realize, they're going to become aware of the decision. But again, the decision is asking them to make a choice. The young man going to have to start drinking. And that other young man, I call everybody young man and young lady, he gonna have to let that Challenger go. Everything comes with a price, y'all. Everything. The world is give and take. The world is duality, in and out, up and down. You see, over and under, take and give, help and hurt. We will always have to choose. We will always have to choose when we're here. Because this is a world of duality. Because we're not here to stay. We're here to learn. So as you can see, if the world is duality, then we will always have to learn. The best choice you can make is to always choose yourself. And you will flow with life. You will flow. You're never going to not have tests. Because that's why we're here. Every time life makes you uncomfortable, and you gotta choose something out there, someone out there, somewhere out there, choose you. See, these people gonna come test our faith. And that's what the Spirit gave me with this free will power message to the masses. Power means to exercise restraining or directing influence over. To have power over. No, control, I'm sorry, y'all. Control means that, to exercise restraining or directing influence over. Power means the ability to do something or act in a particular way. Power means the ability to do something or act in a particular way. They didn't have power. He didn't have power over that alcohol. See? He didn't have power over the desire. So we got to understand where the power comes from, how to get the power. To get the power up, you're going to have to let some things go. Because that thing don't have power over me. That person don't have power over me. That place don't have power over me. So that's keeping the power.
That's right.
Money. A current medium of exchange in the form of coins and bank notes. A current. This is a currency. Magnetic field, electricity. We electric. The world is an electric magnetic field. Currency, current. All of that is connected. It's under the umbrella. See? But they just want y'all to think money is the coin and the paper. But it says a bank note. But the currency is your energy. The connection to the oneness, to the all. So you get to control your currency. You got power over your currency. We go to the job, we let the job pay us what they want to pay us for our energy. That's how twisted up, flip-flop, did it. They telling us how much they're going to pay us for our life force energy. Because why? We want the things of the world. We do not know our value and our worth. We don't establish healthy boundaries. We don't interview our bosses, our job or supervisors. We go in there and let them ask us 9 long questions, and we don't ask them none. That's not reciprocal. How you know they're going to treat you right? See, we've been programmed to comply and to keep bending, till it done broke our back. So, if you don't have self-control, life will show you where you are out of control. Because the word free vibrates to number 7. Will vibrates to 11. Oh my God, I can't make this up. And the word power vibrates to 7. No, 5. I'm lying. 5. So if 7 is the vibration of the word free. 7 is associated with, what is that? God created the world in 7 days. He rested on the 7th day. See, we don't do
6.
How everything's set up. 7 is connected to spiritual awakening. 7 is connected to the word faith. It's connected to the word intuition, mysticism, wise, intellectual. It is connected to the planet Neptune. Neptune governs number 7. Neptune is connected to the word inspiration. Neptune is the planet of inspiration, the higher octave of Venus. Venus is the planet of love. Neptune brings beauty to a higher, more spiritual level. It holds sway over dreams. See, we having dreams, but nobody teaching us where dreams come from. Why we dreaming, what they mean. That's the spiritual realm speaking through your dreams. The subconscious, this Neptune, illusions, fantasies, and all the things magical and enchanting. Neptune intensifies our intuition and teaches us to be deeply compassionate. And I'm saying all that to say the powers that are very much aware the planets affect us. You see? But they is foolishness. That don't serve for nobody high's good. The suppression. That's the oppression. There's stuff that can help us grow and evolve. There's stuff that can expand our mind. That will give us the intellectual ability to think higher thoughts. See, I asked a question. How in the world you been here for a year and a half and you just gonna be put out today? Power of that alcohol. Because he don't want to sit with something, you see. Something is there that's nudging and vexing his spirit. Oh boy, too. See, we want to stay here. We don't want to get up out of here. We don't want to learn nothing. We don't want to just have the heaven on earth, peace on earth, goodwill toward men, and get on out of here. Live life to the fullest every day, because don't nobody know when they're going to get up out of here. Now, at their ages, it's very challenging to go out there in the world. One in a wheelchair and one in a chair, in a car, but he got a cane. See, that's why Dad walk right, talk right, do right, be right. If he said get up and go, I'll get up and go, move, get off the truck, leave the house, leave the family, leave the job. I'm going with the flow, because nothing is for me. And the more I go with the flow of life, I'm learning more through life experiences. It's not what nobody telling them. This ain't what I'm getting off the television, people. I'm experiencing these things daily on my life journey. And that's what all of us are supposed to be doing. So when life makes Daphne uncomfortable, Daphnis is done. Because Daphne on this journey, but God, and I'm not about to play around and be out there. Now it's going to be harder to learn the lesson. You see? Because life always knocks. Ring! It's going to call you. It's going to knock. If you sit there and you keep ignoring what is happening in this world, y'all keep ignoring what's happening in the world. It's asking us to change. This don't have nothing to do with no government and no elites and the Rothschilds and the... Somebody got to be put in place to make you uncomfortable. See, we put too much emphasis and too much energy in who giving us the lesson. But if you just start looking at you and why you uncomfortable, no matter who making you uncomfortable, you're going to get your lesson. And so they keep us with the focus on what they're doing, which takes the focus on we ain't understanding what life teaching us. Because life making us uncomfortable. The government can't make people's life uncomfortable unless people give their power to the government. Y'all sitting here waiting for the government to say y'all free. Y'all sitting here waiting for the government to say, I'm going to treat you right. Y'all sitting here waiting for the government to say, I'm going to be fair with you. Y'all sitting here waiting for the government to say, I'm going to acknowledge you. But what's understood, it don't need no explanation. If you know who you are, it don't matter what nobody else think and say about you. You see, when you find self, the God in you, I don't need nobody validating Daphne Tina Turner. Daphne Tina Turner know who she is. See, my God power is turned on. What people think and say, call me crazy, I don't care. My God power is on. Because ain't nobody got my power. I'm the one maneuvering through this life path. I'm conquering fear, you see. I'm being challenged to be better, brighter, and bigger. And I'm not letting nobody get in the way of that. Because I am aware that I'm not here to stay. So again, we have to reprogram your mind. Y'all got to understand life here to teach us. Y'all got to understand the universe is connected to you. Y'all got to understand you got to take that into consideration. It's a part of your life. You cannot exclude nothing when the Bible clearly says there is nothing new under the sun. So there ain't nothing new. You got to include everything because everything is oneness because there's one God, the Most High, the Creator. Not the creations, the creators with essence. The Creator created us to be creative. Did you get that? Because all of it comes from one. We're having different experiences. On you, me. We are mirrors to each other. 7 vibrates to free. Free vibrates to the number 7. Will. Free willpower. Will vibrates to 11. 11 is connected to karma. 11 is a portal. 11 is a doorway. 2 ones looking at each other. 1 plus 1 is 2. Duality. Up, down, in, out. Over, under. Give, take. And power vibrates to 5. 5 is connected to change. 5 is connected to your 5 senses. Your spirit. Duality to 1. Portals. What y'all learn in the portal? Number 5, power is change. So are you, and what you getting from who you getting from, definitely don't know your life. Are you being empowered? Are you being made to feel free to be just who you are? I am who I am. That's who Daphne Tina Turner is. That ain't who nobody else is. I'm going to be Daphne. You see, we keep being something that these people say we are, but we're not. You're not accepting who you are. We're putting on these masks, we're putting on these alter egos, and we're not accepting who we are. That's free. I'm free. I'm not a nigger, I'm not black, I'm not all of this slave, all this stuff that and putting our portals over and over. I'm not none of that. I'm a spirit and a soul. Experiencing being human. When I leave up out of here, my spirit and soul gonna come out my crown chakra. That light gonna come out of my crown chakra. And I'm going back to the universe. See? You gotta connect the dot. Y'all don't want to open your mind to nothing new. That's why they're able to have power over you. Because you don't want to expand your mind. You don't want to see nothing else. And I hate to keep going back to it, but again, that's why we got in this pickle, because of the Jesus. You see, y'all keep believing it, but you don't know it. See, when you know, it's within you. When you believe, there's something outside of you. I hope you got that. When you know something, that's on the inside. That's on the inside of you. When you believe something, it's out there. So they have made us believe a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. I take that back. Skirt. Everything they gave us, they made us believe it. Everything they gave us, they made us believe it. Now we gotta go back and find out, is this stuff they made us believe the truth? Does this resonate truly with my spirit and my soul? Is this what I really want to do? Is this who I really want to be with? Is the job really what I want to be doing? I don't want to work on a job, y'all. That ain't helping nobody. I'm an empath. I feel the pain of this world. I've always been able to feel people's pain. And I've always wanted to do something about it. So the only thing I could do was give them words that lift their spirits up. Not aware of what I was doing then. Speaking life into people. Speaking the truth about what I saw in the spirit or felt in the spirit. And as long as it had worked for them, they didn't mind me speaking life into them. But when I was calling their darkness out of them, I had to be quiet. So again, I'm not going to have those type of party. I'm calling out anything that don't line up with my spirit. Because I got to live with my spirit and my soul in my vessel. So I'm not about to let nobody make me feel uncomfortable in no type of way. I'm going to call out anything that don't line up with me, mind, heart, and spirit. That's what the problem is. We keep taking things into our spirit that makes us feel some type of way. Other than peace, joy, and happiness. Daphne wants to feel peace, joy, and happiness every day, all day, if that's possible. I don't want to deal with nothing. Low vibration, I speak in life into everybody. As a matter of fact, by the time this girl got out, y'all from getting towels, I need to stop her right there. The Holy Spirit had messages for her. And she couldn't stop saying thank you. Y'all don't want to be a vessel. You don't want to get out of the way. You don't want to die to the ego, you see. Because you want to be that me soon. Because you want to be that alter ego. You want to be somebody. I'm a spirit and a soul. Trying to change the world. with my energy, with my vibration, with the words that come out of my mouth. I put them in motion. So again, I had to find me and where my brokenness was. And the journey is not over until I get up out of here. Life gonna keep challenging me to not to hold on to nobody, nowhere, and nothing. And until y'all understand that, the powers that were will keep y'all in the what? Neptune is it holds sway over your dreams. And I mean dreams when you go to sleep and dreams that you have, your subconscious, illusions, fantasies, and all the things magical and enchanting. Neptune intensifies our intuition. But we tapped into our intuition. So they're giving us what? A lot of illusions. We're not tapping into our intuition to understand we can experience these things. And when that experience is over and it's not no more happy there, no more joy there, no more peace there, go ahead on and find that somewhere else. Don't stay there trying to get blood out of the turnip. Us. You see? And just start conforming and complying and accept this as the be all end all. No, move. Go. Change. Do something different. So much is gained, much will be required. We will have to do something we've never done to get something that we never had. We've never had unity. The government system divided the people. Do you hear me? The government system divided us with the color, with the shape, with the size, how much money you got, who rich, who poor, who tall, who short, what's good, what's bad, what's pretty, what's ugly. So we gotta fix that. We allowed an entity and energies to divide us. So we gotta understand the opposite of that. What does unity feel like? What does oneness feel like? Because we know what division feel like. In our own family. You see, they taught it indirectly from the top. No, they taught it directly from the top. Because they hold the narrative, they control the media, they could have stopped that black and white narrative. So they did it directly, and they taught it to us indirectly how to divide. Make somebody feel less than, you see. Make somebody feel all bad, while somebody feel good. We was taught indirectly to do it out to other people. Because it was being done to us. It was being projected onto the masses. So we have to fix and balance it out by coming back together, having compassion for another person's life who is the mirror to me. How can you look at someone and see them suffering? I get triggered because it's my life story. See somebody suffering, see the God in you sees, you see somebody, the ego. See somebody suffering and you don't do nothing. You don't have no compassion for who you see in the mirror that is the mirror to you. So in other words, you saying, I don't care. But what if it was you? That's what they don't want us to understand. What if it was you? Whoever you see, whoever you are, if you see somebody experiencing something. Now, I told this man, see, all I can give people is power. I said, you did this knowing somebody was knocking at the door to tell you you're mismanaging your money. Because you just not clearly said, I'm on a budget. See, you were very much aware you was on a budget. But I never told him. I ain't told him what I smelled the alcohol. I said, you got a demon. Everybody got one. You allow that demon to control you. So now you're going to have to find out the hard way what life wanted you to learn. To value that money, because we need the basics. We need a roof over our head. We need a little shirt on our back. And we need a little something to eat. We need water to drink. We need the bare necessities. And these people are trying to push us to the limit where they don't even want us to have the bare necessities to live as a human being. So they don't want us with the bare necessities and we don't come to each other. I think we're going to see a lot of us suffer, right? If we have lost compassion for life and the powers don't want us to have the bare necessities, I think we're going to see a lot of people suffer. Because we don't have compassion. And if you saw it, life allowed you to see it because you needed to see yourself. That you are selfish, that you are self-centered, that you see somebody suffering and you don't have no desire to help them in any way. Whether it be mental, emotional, physical, or financial. It is our duty. We're obligated to help one another. That's what we're supposed to do. I am my brother's keeper. But we're so caught up in the world and the things of it that still ain't bringing us happy. Because happy people do happy things. And people keep saying they're happy, but they're not doing happy things. Like looking out for somebody else because I'm in a good mood. So I'm going to bless somebody else. I'm going to speak life into somebody else. I'm going to do something for somebody else. We don't have that type of happy. We don't have that. So I don't know what y'all doing with your free willpower and who you are allowing to take your free, that's connected to the number 7. That's connected to your intuition. Will is number 11. So as long as you give the power to them, you're going to keep going through that power portal. You're going to keep facing that mirror. You're going to keep experiencing it until you decide not to go through that portal and listen to your intuition, which is the power vibrating to number 5, which is associated with change in your 5 senses. Okay? So your power wants you to change. If somebody is overpowering you, the word power vibrates number 5. 5 is associated with change and your 5 senses. So are you connected to your power? Because your 5 senses within you. This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you paying attention to you? But that's your power. And the will is the karma. Are you allowing people to do you what they want to do with you? Take, and they'll never give you nothing. And you feeling some type of way, or treat you some type of way, and you feeling some type of way. Don't help you, and you feeling some type of way, but you keep saying, well, that's your karma. Keep going through that portal if you feel like it. Because you got free will and free choice. But if you decide not to go through that portal, where the pain at, change that's associated with number 5, maybe you can go to another portal, because we're going to always learn. We're going to always learn. And we can get on the other side of teaching. See, we can stop learning and be a teacher. That's where I'm heading at. Being a teacher. So it's about change, y'all. It's about change. You gotta change. To see a change. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect to see something different. That's not going to happen. We can't keep waiting for Jesus. We can't keep waiting for Jesus. Because he's not here. 2,023 years. And he ain't here. When is that bell going to go off? And you're going to look at the narrative of the story. The narrator of the story. You see? Y'all got to look at the narrative and the narrator. The facts is Jesus ain't here yet. And y'all got to accept that. And then start looking for the truth. I can't give it to you because it's in you. That's why you got to seek ye the kingdom and righteousness. And this stuff going to be added unto you. When you start seeking yourself and doing right, talking right, being right, wisdom, knowledge, and understanding is going to come to you where you're not going to have fear anymore. Because you're going to understand it's just a journey. We're just spiritual and a soul, experiencing human. But as long as we stay low vibrational and earthly and materialistic, the power continues to go to them because they get their power because we go work with our currency, our energy, our vibration, and build whatever it is they created. But we ain't creating nothing for ourselves. We ain't coming together with each other and create something. We keep going, help somebody who doesn't create this. These people in power created all of these creations, and we're building it for them as if we don't have the ability to create for ourselves. You see? We just keep on helping somebody else build a kingdom that excludes us. They just want our energy. So if I'm going to help you build something, it's for us. Did you get that? If we going to help somebody build something, it should be for us. And we should be made to feel like this is a we thing and not used and abused, because people can get that feeling too, that you helped somebody and they didn't reciprocate and now you feel used. Energy is supposed to be exchanged equally. Reciprocity, reciprocal, give and take. And that's why this world is unbalanced, because they taught us to just be on the end where we do. I'm talking to our melanated people. We just do for somebody else, and I ain't just talking about the government now. Now they done taught us to do for somebody else, and we don't have to get nothing back. So now we're in these toxic relationships. We're on these toxic jobs. You see, we're going to these toxic churches, just giving, and ain't getting nothing back. That's why the world is unbalanced. Because nobody's teaching equal, balance, reciprocal. Who's going to teach that? Everything you do must come back to you. Treat people the way that you want to be treated. Who is teaching that? Treat people the way you want to be treated. Do unto others as you would have them. Who teaching that? That's what we need. Somebody to teach that. In somebody's school, in somebody's church, you see, on the television. Everything is take that they be teaching. Take from the weak. You see, take from the vulnerable. Take from the innocents. Take from the elderly. They're taking energy. That's all they're taking. They're taking everybody's spiritual energy. They're taking everybody's ability to connect to their intuition. So you're just projecting yourself into the world because you're not sitting with yourself. When life makes you uncomfortable, it's asking you to grow. Wherever life making you uncomfortable, sit yourself down. Have a seat. Take 3 seats and see what's that uncomfortableness. Why you're uncomfortable. What can I learn from being in this space? Once you learn that lesson, then you have raised the power, the willpower in you. You see, where nobody can come and run up on you funny because you don't learn something about yourself. See, we don't know ourselves. That's why people do us all kinds of stuff. Because we don't know ourselves. I know myself now. Oh, self. I did the vibration on that, and I'm going to get on out of here. SELF. It vibrates to 42. 4 plus 2 is 6, the number for man. 4 is balance, 2 is duality. You see? Everything connection. Everything has a meaning and a purpose. This stuff is just not coming from anywhere, y'all. Y'all got to find out what it means. We just taking this stuff, but we ain't connecting it out. We're not making it connect to us. So self is vibrating to 6. 6 is the number of a man. But it's 42 to make the 6. 4 is your foundation. Are you stable? Stability? The sense of self, structure? 2 is duality. Who is showing you yourself? I don't know what mirrors y'all looking in. Definitely don't know your life. But if you're here, you're looking in this mirror. Do you have qualities like Daphne? Do you have characteristics like Daphne? You see what I'm saying? Can you learn something from Daphne? Can you teach Daphne something? Because if you can, you're going to put it in this box. You call it comment. So that's why I keep talking. Because I'm trying to teach one, reach one, and help one. So if you need what I got from my spiritual growth, take that. And if you don't need that, leave that, but you got to ask yourself, how did you wind up in here? Because I'm looking for the truth. I'm looking to be free. I know I'm passing through. I'm ready to get up on out of here. You see what I'm saying? Because I got other work to do spiritually. So if you're thinking like I'm thinking, and I think deep, I'm not taking no surface stuff. You can't tell me no surface. I'm coming with a question. I'm coming with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Until I start feeling something within me. Until that intuition, that's it. That ain't gonna stop asking questions. She gonna sit with that. She gonna sit with it. Can't trick me. Can't trick an empath. They know fake and phony because they connected to their intuition. That's your compass. That's the God in you. I be listening. I'm gonna get on out of here. Let this sizzle your spirit. Let it sizzle your spirit. It's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to be our own narrator. And narrate what kind of life we want. We don't need nobody to narrate for us unless you're out of control. Unless you ain't free. Unless you ain't got no power. I don't know your life. I'm free. I got my own power. And I'm going to use my power to empower somebody. I'm not going to use my power to overpower nobody, but I will speak the truth. Daphne don't go around the world with nobody. That's why you don't like that. Because doubt coming straight from the hip. I'm calling a spade a spade. Because I want you to be held accountable. I want you to be bigger, better, and brighter. Because we need light. Oh my God, do we need the light? Because it's been dark right here. We need light. Huh? This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna get on out of here. I love y'all to the moon and back. Namaste.